Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Thursday the 3rd of July. Another drenching for the Upper South Island. Orange warnings cover the already sodden Nelson, Tasman and Marlborough, as well as Bay of Plenty, Tairāwhiti and parts of the central North Island. In Golden Bay, a chorus fault is affecting phone and internet. That includes 111 calls, and Civil Defence says anyone having trouble should keep trying. In Marlborough, emergency management has been activated, although the Wairau River isn't expected to reach last week's highs. In Nelson, Mayor Nick Smith says Defence Force teams and a specialist helicopter are available.
The real problem in our part of the world is that we've got a whole number of valleys and it feels like a game of Russian roulette, that we don't quite know which valley is going to get socked the worst.
Swarms of people outside a New York courthouse where Sean Diddy Combs has been convicted this morning and denied bail. The 55-year-old hip-hop mogul's been found guilty of transportation for prostitution, with sentencing likely on October 3. But he's been acquitted of the more serious racketeering conspiracy and sex trafficking charges. Newstalk ZB's Mitch McCann is outside the courthouse.
Social media influencers turn up with their selfie sticks and broadcast live, so they're everywhere. When you go over to the court, you've got to navigate all these little live broadcasts going on.
Members of the media are challenging heavy suppression surrounding a prominent New Zealander's court case. The man's appearing in court this morning, but a blanket ban on publication means his identity and charges can't yet be revealed. Melissa Nightingale is in court.
The man's lawyer made an application last week calling for strict suppressions on the case, asking that all information, facts and details of the charges be made secret for now. Media organisations, including NZME, are joining together in court to signal their opposition to the suppression order continuing.
The government hopes to further separate itself from its predecessor with new changes to the Proceeds of Crime Fund. The latest round of funding has granted 3 programs a collective $5 million to address youth offending and meth harm. Associate Justice Minister Nicole McKee says recent changes means there's a clear and consistent assessment for new initiatives. She says now programs must be able to demonstrate clear outcome for money.
We know of one gang given millions of dollars under Labour and they still haven't reported what they spent it on or what their outcomes were. Those days are well and truly over.
Claims extra funding to upskill staff in youth care homes is long overdue. Minister for Children Karen Chaw has announced $41 million to improve support to kids in care. Child Matters CEO Jane Searle says it's a great step towards solving an issue that's been around for years.
The kids we're dealing with are really high needs and complex, and we've known that the staff didn't have training to know how to meet their needs, deal with them, de-escalate situations. So I'm happy to see the investment.
To sport. Emma Raducanu has won the tennis duel between 2 former major winners in the second round at Wimbledon, beating Marketa Vondrousova in straight sets to set up a meeting with top seed Aryna Sabalenka. Cyclist Lawrence Pithy's about to go from a Tour de France spectator to a competitor in the space of 3 years. The 22-year-old will debut in the 112th edition, which starts on Saturday in Lille. And jockey Opie Bosson is coming out of retirement 6 months after galloping over the horizon with 2,146 career wins. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.